This is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
Jay! Don't listen to him. This is a misunderstanding.
Here to come clean, Paris.
What is going on here?
This is your chance, Paris.
The truth, my friend. The truth now.
My downfall is complete. Now, do what you do. And send me on my way.
Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit la un nou episod din seria Banishers Ghost of New Eden. În episodul trecut am venit în aceste mine să investigăm ce ascunde capitanul Pennington și am aflat faptul că el e responsabil de moartea Debrei, pe care a înlănțuit-o și a lăsat-o să moară. Și mai mult ca sigur spiritul ei este acel Nightmare care bântuie New Eden. Și am mai aflat și că el ar fi la baza morții acelor oameni care lucrau în mină. El și Sebastian, dar probabil Sebastian a făcut asta la ordinele lui. Acum, hai să căutăm o cale de aici și de aici.
Puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Pennington had Deborah locked up screaming. When she was dead, he ignored her. He's a disgrace.
But Helen Priest is in thrall to a trickster spirit. She can't be trusted either.
Well, eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Cred că pe aici nu putem lua. Va trebui să luăm din nou liftul. Uite, e un cufăr acolo, dar va trebui să deblocăm un anumit skill să trecem de acele iedere otrăvitoare.
What is it?
A rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
Eu sper că părăsim mina, pentru că văd că distanța asta crește către marker. Pare să fie ieșirea, sincer.
Fresh air. At last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you,
Cred
Master.
că am intrat pe aici, dar e bine că am descoperit. Sigur n-am intrat pe aici că lutam cu fără acesta.
Stay exactly where you are.
What do you hope to gain?
I'll bring back a little discipline for a start.
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly? It's gone?
Aye, the puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of
Dar
many
chiar nu e nimeni
depends
în
on
New
it.
Eden care să fie nevinovat.
I'll confess there
Toți
is no
ascund câte un
future.
secret ăsta.
I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
Guilt eats you from the inside. You knew you should have braved the mines. You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I choose to die in the light. There is nothing in the pit but darkness.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order, keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So, Helen, thing is,
Not now. She's not ready.
we return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that.
At last the die stops rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
You clapped her in irons and threw her in jail. You took her humanity. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Sebastian's sway over Helen is dangerous. If she takes charge, so does he. But Pennington is depraved and merits no saving. What's your thinking?
I have faith in Helen Priest. Step down, Captain. Perhaps you may begin to wash your guilt away.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
Îi vom lua sufletul lui Pennington.
You failed, Captain. As an officer, as a man. You brought a curse upon the people of New Eden. No. The fort needs a leader without blood on her hands. I'll do it. I'll place the blame where it belongs. How Marif, how Gunjaw.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
When has a man seen and done too much? As a soldier, a leader, a father.
Down with tyranny. Justice prevails. If we are to survive, there is much to do, and survive we shall. For the record, beyond that door, Captain Pennington was tried and executed for his crimes.
We did what was needed. The story you tell is up to you.
Ne întâlnim din nou cu Debra.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here.
Job done.
Ok, acum trebuie să ne odihnim la shelterul din fort. Ia să vedem, mai avem ceva pe aici. Au mai apărut ceva activități.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. Disgusted by what we saw down there. What Pennington and his cowardice allowed to happen. I hope they'll burn in hell. For that, I hate myself.
Nothing can stand between us. Not even death.
Not even death.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were my own. I know her rage. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's not just that. I thought I'd healed. I feel like I've taken 10 steps backwards. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister. Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Probabil era doar influența acelui nightmare.
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No. Not even death.
Still angry?
Gloriously.
Bun. Ensnare. Ok. Ia să vedem ce mai putem upgrada. Pușca asta. Nice. Cam atât. Ce ne mai trebuie aici? Elite Gem. Ok.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ce ora asta?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Ok, se pare că ne-a dat fast travel. Dar unde
Can you
suntem
feel
acum?
it? I have goosebumps.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Thanks for the gardening tip.
Bun, deci acest insner ne va folosi să scăpăm de iedera asta.
The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Nu pare să funcționeze pe orice fel de iedră. Probabil era doar cea albastră. Am observat că e una roșie, una albastră.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Oh, there! Where could they be?
Deci nu e acasă. Acolo nu putem merge.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Ok, sunt 3.
I've got to admit, I'm enjoying the target practice.
Like you need it.
Ori era pe moarte, ori a
Banishers are
murit.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind.
Ce e asta?
Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Grozav. E monstrul ăla din mlaștină, Saul, sau cum îl cheamă.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Măcar dacă îl mai slăbești pe el un pic. Opa. L-am ratat.
Soldiers, bring me her head!
Have some of this.
Handle this. Take armed soldiers in charge.
You can't shoot him from down there.
A wee Highland kiss for you. Piss off!
Handle this. is on my side! The witch is mine!
Over my dead body, Mossad!
You know nothing, child!
You're done.
The witch is mine!
Over my dead body, Mossad!
O luptă destul de ușoară. Probabil Seeker îi va lua locul lui Ciridian.
They'll never drink from your skull now, will they? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then. She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
Bun, hai să vedem ce mai avem pe aici. Ce secrete mai putem debloca folosind acel Noul skill al Anteei. Cred că au mai fost pe aici. Nu mai fost, da, mai fost.
I am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
Să vedem, am deblocat ceva aici jos. Cred că putem merge, pentru că e gheață pe jos, nu e apă. Hai să mai încercăm o dată la acea iedră.
You need rest and a talk with your favorite ghost. Did I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear.
Ok, deci pe aici am fost. Hai să ne odihnim.
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
nor shall try to kill it.
Grief knows no rule book.
When I returned from the war, I walked the wet streets of London for a long time. All I could feel was my heart digging a hole deep inside my chest. After what I had seen, what I had done, I just wanted the pain to stop. I wanted oblivion.
You were at your lowest. We all live through our own rock bottoms. You pulled yourself through.
I drowned myself in ale. You're the one who pulled me out.
Poetic, if melancholic. What's going on, Red?
I feel lost. I can't stand myself. I can barely stand to look at you. Something eats me from within, and it's growing. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
I scare me too. I am untethered from the world, but through you I still feel like myself. I cling to this. The closer we get to my return, the further from life I feel. I care nothing for the living. I only care for what I can take from them.
Do you feel that way about me too?
No, of course not.
What are we doing?
We're reclaiming our world. The only way we can.
Are you sure? This is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Yeah. She had power, purpose. She had love, and she still chose to leave. Maybe she's right.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
Nu o să ne
I
răzgândim.
swear it, my love. This is it.
I want this. I want this, only real. I want to be with you in the flesh.
Our minds are set. No going back.
Thank you.
Thank me when you're back.
Backed by the Banishers, Helen Priest dethroned Captain Pennington. Dark truths were unearthed. Some secrets remain buried. The survivors must now set aside old sins and build themselves lives worth living. But can Helen Priest lead them into the future, chained as she is to her past?
Ok, se pare că avem noi cazuri de persoane bântuite. Este tot pe aici. Bun, hai să mergem mai întâi la tabăra vânătorilor, să vedem ce avem acolo.
Squire Paris's store. There's a strong spectral presence.
Shall we?
We're closed.
Jane,
Banisher?
Where's the older gentleman I met before?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
his ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the same for him.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Squire Paris, sorry to see you this way.
Not as sorry as I am.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, we have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
You there? A word, if I may. We must talk.
I think he means you.
Wonderful. Go on, then.
Another ghost. I'm guessing from your rigging that, like Mr. McRaith here, you're a banisher.
Antea Duarte. Yes, I'm a banisher. Red can see you, by the way.
He can? Oh, interesting. Being dead, it seems, comes with a whole new set of rules, and I do not wish to learn them. As I'm sure you're aware, someone, somewhere, has made a mistake. Several mistakes, in fact.
Oh, aye?
Yes. I'm not supposed to be dead,
Oare ce
and
vrea să
even if I
zică?
were, I shouldn't be here talking to you. I seem to be haunting Jane. I'd like to implore you to do whatever it is you do and send me on my way.
Ia să vedem cum a murit.
How did you die?
My heart gave up on me. I felt a terrible pain in my chest. My head spun, the world tilted, then it all slowly faded away to nothing. My heart gave up, and who could blame it? Poor me. I died alone. But I died with dignity. At least there's that.
Had someone been there, they likely couldn't have helped.
True. Still, some company would have been nice.
Are you in love with her?
You must be joking.
Love undeclared is a common reason for a ghost to linger.
I am not a man of undeclared emotion, Mr. McRaith.
Do you have any unfinished business that could be keeping you here?
Business was my trade. Trade was my business. But I'm not here because of unsold stock. I must be here for Jane. She was my bodyguard. The contract was informal, but we obeyed it to the letter. For my part, for years I helped to track a group of mercenaries known as the Hummingbirds.
Go on.
I'd rather not. Jane's proudly Pennacook, and her story is her own. She'd tell it to you before she tells your man. She doesn't much trust white men.
I'm shocked. Keep talking.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret. She was working on a map. I suspect she was up to something dangerous.
Unfinished business. I'd like to see that map.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be discreet. I've betrayed her trust enough.
Ok, hai să vedem. Ce e harta asta? Care Jane o ține ascunsă.
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the Squire's books.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold. How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
With help. And Squire Paris seems willing.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
Nu e cutia asta. Asta de aici.
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No keys here. I thought I saw something shiny.
S-a auzit ceva. Uite aici.
I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
Maybe he thought he'd make a profit on her. He's the type.
Don't be so cynical. That's my job.
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Right. We should talk to the Squire.
Jane.
Banisher?
Ia să vedem mai întâi ce mai are în inventar, că
May I see your wares?
nu se știe dacă
You
o
may
să
even buy
mai
them
avem acces
if
la
you
el.
have the coin.
Da, doar niște piele.
We found a contract between you and Squire Paris. Are you still his indentured servant?
Tread lightly. Touchy subject.
I am a free woman. Once I was in chains, but I was free in my heart. The Squire bought my freedom. In exchange, I gave him my protection.
Is the contract still in force?
My contract with Paris is good, because my word is good. It needs no written paper. You white men love to be told what is true by what is written down, when the truth is right before your eyes.
I'll leave you then. Good day.
Yes?
You traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
As I traded with many of the tribes. How do you think I met Jane?
Does she know you traded with her people?
She does not, and I like it that way. Best not to wake the sleeping dog. Soon I shall be gone, and all this shall be history, unwritten and forgotten.
You took her into your employ. Why?
Jane was to be sold, sent overseas as a slave. It pulled my heart. I could not allow it. So I bought her at auction and gave her her freedom. The irresistible river of commerce could, I thought, flow on without her.
Hummingbird mercenaries massacred Jane's people. She likely seeks revenge.
Ah, right.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do you think we came to a backwater like New Eden? She knew the hummingbirds had been here.
I wonder if it's this that's keeping you here.
Yes, of course. It must be. Right. That's sad. Can I go now?
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people.
Probabil va trebui
Maybe
să-i
that's
ucidem
why
noi
you're
pe
still
mercenarii
here.
ăștia.
Give us something to work with, Paris.
Jane had a cache of weapons in the wood. The fiery grove, as she described it. I presume it to mean that the trees there are autumn red.
Arms in the woods. Red leaf trees. Noted.
We'll take our leave, Squire Paris.
I'll set up shop by my graveside. You'll find me there.
Let's find this fiery grove.
Bun, deci trebuie să mergem în pădure să găsim ce vrea să însemne acel Fiery Grove. Ar putea fi aici? Uite, chiar aici e.
She means to kill the hummingbirds.
No surprise there.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange, and not only for his constant whining. That rock. A letter from the dead, perhaps.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
Cred că mai e una. Acolo era.
What the? Oh, ho there! Would you happen to know why the bridge is up? Sir? Oh!
Could people not stop murdering each other for one bloody minute?
And put us out of work?
I'd almost welcome the change at this point.
Come on. The body would have floated downstream.
Trebuie să găsim trupul. Deci dacă i-a luat în direcție aia trupul celui care a fost ucis. Hai să vedem, e o casă aici.
I think I heard the sound of a gun cocking. No roots. Just how I like it.
Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too.
Did you feel that?
It's close. By the current, the body likely came ashore somewhere around here.
O să mergem să vedem dacă găsim vreun corp acolo pe jos.
Bastard!
Possession incoming.
I don't think it likes us much.
They never learn, do they? Make a run for it! Pay attention! I'm right here, you know.
Letters for Fort Jericho.
There's your new job. Now you're a postman.
Nah, not for me. Too dangerous.
You're done.
Don't let it crush you.
Ask for help if you need it. That looks interesting.
O dâră de sânge. Care duce în direcția aia. Bun, aici coborâm din nou în locul în care am dat fast travel.
I feel an echo. We may have found our victim. A very broken strongbox. Empty of its train band payroll.
Our messenger was also carrying money, and it's gone.
Who's there? Help me! Help me, please! I know you! You're the Scudder boy! Help me up! Help me up there! Come, boy! There's blood, but I'm not so badly hurt. What are you doing? Put that blade away, boy! No! No! No!
The rock didn't kill him, nor the water. The Scudder boy finished the job.
And robbed him blind.
A dead messenger. A missing payroll.
Ah, stai că ăsta e alt
A
quest.
single name.
Pontic Keys, Apple Roads by the Tree.
We do. And one of them isn't the sharpest knife in the bag. No pun intended.
Cred că era altceva aici. Probabil indiciul ăla cu piatra pe care l-am găsit acolo la pod făcea parte din alt quest și de-aia ne-a distras. Da, uite acolo turnul lui Jane.
This must be Jane's watchtower. They never learn, do they?
Sit down.
Oh, they do look annoyed. Look to me.
Ia să vedem ce avem aici. Da, cred că pe aici putem coboră mai repede și ajungem la turn.
Still impressive.
Peaceful. No wonder she kept it to herself.
A haven where one can moan and scheme. Well, I won't want to.
One day you shall have it, and we can scheme in it together. She's an artist. That makes her doubly dangerous.
She suffers alone. Reminds me of me upon a time.
She glories in the killing. You are not the same.
And here's the cache. There's enough powder and shot here to bring down an elephant.
Or a flock of hummingbirds, perhaps.
E bine, uite și harta.
Jane tracked the mercenaries to the swamps.
Ok, le colectase inelele. O bucăți.
Jane means to kill them all.
With the help of Squire Sincere Paris.
More spectre mess for us to clean up. Let's go do a little scouting.
Nu putem trece acolo. Să vedem de ce se învârt acele Willow Whispers sau cum se nume ele. Da, e un alt Scourge. N-am de gând să-l chem. Key to secret cache. Probabil pe undeva pe sus pe acolo. Ia să vedem. Hunting case. Unde suntem noi acum? Trebuie să mergem la punctul ăsta de fast travel.
Standing by. I can help.
Așa, acum trebuie să găsim tabăra mercenarilor. Unde e oare? Sunt sigur că e în spatele acelei uși. Acum intrăm noi acolo. Rămâne de văzut.
Crimson hummingbird should stand out.
Da, uite, trebuie să urmărim aceste desene.
Look at the little birdie. The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Așa, e unul acolo. Unul aici. Și unul aici.
Quick and precise. Well done. Watch out!
Have some of this!
I can help.
There's more of them. This isn't going well.
N-a mers tocmai cum plăneam. Mai încercăm o dată.
Quicken yourself. This isn't over yet. Get the hell out of there! Stop that specter before it possesses the corpse.
Piss off!
Watch out! Specter possession. Run, Red! This explains the abandoned loot.
Aye, it does.
Smallpox-infected blankets to be sold.
The Pennicoot were sick. Smallpox.
I found something.
Da, nu putem să spargem acea barieră. Bine că Antea a găsit ceva, dar... Da, nu știu cum putem intra acolo.
Disease-ridden blankets should be burned. These were sold on.
Like a bullet fired at a target. E bun, dar cum intrăm noi acolo? Nu, idee ce am activat. Da. Trebuie să ne urcăm pe aici. Bravo.
The name from Squire Paris's books. Beauverger.
Sincere Paris knew the mercenaries who massacred Jane's people.
And what they did seems to have horrified him.
Squire Paris traded with the mercenaries.
It's bad, but it's not the full story. I wonder what Jane knows about this.
If she doesn't know it yet, when she hears it, she'll be furious.
We should talk to Squire Paris.
Ok, hai să vedem ce are de spus Sincere Paris. Ia să vedem unde e. Uite aici. Parcă zice el că se duce la mormântul unde e îngropat.
I hope you bring good news.
Your hands are drenched in Pennacook blood. The hummingbirds gave you pox-riddled blankets to sell to Jane's people. You knew what you were doing and did it anyway.
The hell you say?
You hid the truth from Jane.
I helped her track the men who killed her people.
But you hid the part you played in the massacre. Why were the Pennacook attacked?
There was to be no attack. The pox was intended to force them from the land, that's all. The rules of fair play do not apply in love and war. Doubly so in business.
This is why you linger. You deny your guilt. That binds you to Jane.
Business is business. Guilt can't come into it, or a man would never turn a profit. Guilt can hang. I didn't know the hummingbirds would attack the camp. Soon as I learned they had, I cut all ties.
The only survivor was enslaved. You bought her title and set her free. A cheap salve for your troubled conscience.
Read it how you will, Mistress Banisher. Now the truth is out. May I go?
It's not so simple. You knowingly sold infected blankets to Jane's tribe. She'll have to hear it.
What? No! No! She must not know! I've made amends. For years, she's had my help. You can't tell her? Please, don't tell her.
Sincere Paris sold the blankets to the tribe. I'm ill at the thought.
Did the squire buy Jane's freedom to assuage his own guilt?
He didn't feel too guilty to profit off her labor. All of him. Unforgivable.
Time to lay it all out for both of them.
I'm sure they'll both be fine with it.
Sincer, acum, Jane chiar nu are nicio vină în toată povestea asta. Doar Sincere Paris e vinovat aici. Cu toate astea, cred că avem nevoie și de sufletul lui Jane ca să putem să o reînviem pe Antea. Dar chiar nu aș vrea să o ucidem. Ea nu a făcut decât să se răzbune pe cei care i-au ucis tribul. Și cred că o să o lăsăm în viață. Până la urmă e o singură persoană pe care o vom cruța. Sper să nu afecteze asta reînvierea Anteei.
Jay! Don't listen to him. This is a misunderstanding.
Here to come clean, Paris.
What is going on here?
When the hummingbirds attacked, your people were sick. Smallpox, right?
Even dead, the squire cannot shut his mouth.
He knowingly sold your people disease-ridden blankets. When the pox did not kill you all, the mercenaries attacked. Only then did Paris disavow the plan. Until then, he'd been their partner.
If this is true, then the Squire is lucky he's already dead. I need no banisher. The spirit of Squire Sincere Paris is mine.
Why did you work with the Hummingbird mercenaries?
I'm a merchant. I trade. Business is business. Money is money.
Blood money.
All money is blood money. Especially here in the shiny new world. All money is blood money.
Anything to add, Paris?
Nothing to add. My downfall is complete. Now, do what you do, and send me on my way.
I'm afraid right now it falls to us to end the story.
E o decizie grea aici. Da, hai până la urmă. Ei, nu știu, hai să facem o faptă bună.
Squire Sincere Paris, you helped Jane on her quest for vengeance for so long, you convinced yourself you bore no guilt.
You lied to yourself. You lied to Jane. But when you died, something kept you tied to her.
Time to face the truth. Time to face your guilt.
If I do, shall I be forgiven?
No, not by me. But I shall hear you, and I shall weep for you, and then, perhaps, you may forgive yourself. That is the offer.
I accept. I am guilty. It was an evil business, and the evil was mine. Bloodstains on my hands, and no number of good deeds can remove it. Jane, for the sins visited upon you and your people, I am sorry. Thank you for your service. Farewell, my friend.
You may go.
You'll surely be more useful to someone else. Don't you have somewhere else to be?
Nu vrea să mai vorbească cu noi. Hai să vedem care e următorul quest. The Cousins. Da, trebuie să investigăm casa lui Beloved Scatter. Bun, mai avem 3 cazuri de bântuire aici. Unul pe aici, pe undeva. Încă unul aici. Da, cred că o să le facem data viitoare. O să începem cu cazul de aici, cu acest beloved scader, care parcă era un vânător, dacă nu mă înșel. Și vedem ce o să facem în continuare. Să încheiem aici acest episod. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care au rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like, un subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne auzim data viitoare.